And what do we have here? It's another question from the Unreal Answer Hub. This time by Acetate. And, yeah, we're gonna solve a problem using timelines. So I do have it open here. And I'm going to delete the previous work I had started on it. There we go. And yes, using blueprints, of course, because that's what we like to play with. Is there a way to stop a projectile, or slow it down after spawning, and then change the speed to make it fast? What I want is the effect of a missile which starts with slow speed, and then moves with faster speed suddenly. Thanks. Okay, one little quick tip to start off, Acetate. If you could please have a more concise title. It's already in the blueprint section, so we don't need that. And ramping speed or acceleration on object may be a decent title, and then explain what you're looking for down here. Otherwise, it can make the, answer hub here look a little messy. But anyway, let's open up Unreal here and get on to it. So we're going to open up our field. Yes, we are back using the soccer project. And now we're going to add missiles to it. So fun. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we are going to start with our missiles. We're going to make a new blueprint for missiles. So we are going to call it class underscore missile. The reason I am naming it as a class is this way if you ever want to use it in the future and have children of that class where you just tweak a couple parameters to change how it behaves, then hey, look, you can have a bunch of good stuff. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to get a sphere. I like using spheres, and I'm going to put that to my root. We do not want this to be seen, though, so we are going to make our root hidden in-game. We're actually going to turn it off visible right now. Then we are going to add a cylinder. Nice. And we're going to scale our cylinder down. And make it longer. Rotate her a tad. There we go. And we are just making ourselves a missile. We're going to get a cone-shaped head on it. Move that around. Scale it down. And rotate it into place. Proper missiles. Okay. Now, on our event graph, we want an event tick. It's already there for us. Perfect. And we want to set acceleration. Is that something we can do? We can get current acceleration. We could add impulse. That's doable as well. Add impulse. Yeah, let's do it that way. And we'll add impulse to a component. That's what we'll do. So we'll get our root sphere, and we'll add impulse to our root sphere. Okay, we are going to add impulse in the forward vector from whatever it is. We're going to get actor forward vector right there. Perfect. And we are going to multiply that vector by a float to see how quickly it moves in that direction. Now here is where we're going to do our speed change. We are going to use a nifty little thing called timelines. And timelines are awesome. And we're going to call this one Excel curve. Okay. And we're going to click on it. And we are going to do a float tracking. And we are going to make the length of time between when it starts and when it hits full speed. You're not sure. 5 seconds seems to work. We'll delete the second track because we don't need it. If I can figure that out, can I? Yay, delete the track. Okay. So we want to get this track, and we want to make its length something like... let's just keep it at 5. Okay. So, that's 2. Wow, 5 seconds is a long time. Okay, but right here at 5 seconds, we are going to add a value. We're going to call this Excel. Come on. Fine, we will do something like this. Okay. So we are going to add keyframe right here, and we're going to have time 0, value 0. Perfect. Okay. And then at 5 seconds, we want the value to be 5. Sure. We're going to add our keyframe. Okay, and we're going to make it 5 seconds and 5 seconds. Now, part of the ways in between, we are going to actually make this occur. So we're going to add that there, and we're going to be like that, okay? So this way it's going to slowly gain speed and then start accelerating a lot. So we're going to save that curve, go back to our event graph, and put that into our multiplied float. So now what this is going to do, it's going to start off at 0, and over 5 seconds ramp up how much impulse is being added to our actor. We are also going to set enable gravity for our actor. Arg. I am a little tired right now. Actor, gravity, stuff and things. Fine, we will go the long way. Set. Enable. Gravity. And it's only going to let me do it for the main components. Okay. So we'll do it for the sphere, because it's a root. So everything else should inherit. I hope. Okay, and in that case, we are also going to make this a physics component. Now we're just going to turn off gravity here. We will not do that second check. We're just going to turn off gravity on all these units right here. There we are. Just going to go in a straight line. Okay. And it's going to keep adding impulse in the forward direction. There we go. Now let's give this a test. To do so, we are going to need to say get our player. And on our player, we are going to have the key M. M for missile will spawn actor from class. It will spawn a missile, class missile. And the spawn transform will be... We're going to make a new component for it. And the reason I'm doing this here is just so that our missile does not get stuck in the body of the player. So we are going to add a arrow. I like using arrows, and we're going to call this emitter. This is what I do for all my weapons, and we're going to bring that up and over, and we are going to make that a child of the camera. Okay. So that way when the camera moves, it will move the emitter, and that is where we will spawn our missile. Woohoo! And we are now going to get our emitter, and then get world transform. Right there. Sorry, just looking over, making sure that I did set the recording software to record. Because wouldn't that have been a great thing? Here's a tutorial to help out somebody on the Answer Hub. Except for I didn't record it. So, here's a notice video saying, hey dude, I was gonna help you out, but I'm an idiot. Okay. And that's it. Let's see when missile is completed. Okay, so when the curve is finished, we are going to print string max speed. Okay. But as it's updating, we are going to get velocity. There's something about... There we go. Returns velocity in centimeters per second. Okay. There's a vector. That's not what we want. We want something about velocity, which is in the Rama plugin. The Victory plugin by Rama. Because he's got some awesome stuff. But sometimes it doesn't come up nicely. So we're gonna go Victory velocity and convert physics linear velocity to more useful speed unit. That's what we want. And then we want to get velocity, which we had done previously. And we want to go bloop. And we want to go kilometers per hour. Sure. Nah, meters per second. I like meters per second more. Meter per second. And while this is going, we are going to update that with a print string. So as this runs, it'll give us our current speed in meters per second. And then when it is finished, it will run max speed. Let's give this a try. We're out here, and then we're going to hit F. F. Ooh, it does nothing! Sweet. That's because I set it to M. Did I not just say I was tired? Okay. So, let's hit M for missile. Awesome. M for missile. Wow. That is very small amounts of velocity, but see? See, it's changing. It's slowly getting quicker. And it hit max speed. Okay. It's going faster now because it's adding velocity. That's sad, people. That is very sad. Can we not set velocity? Set physics linear velocity. We can set velocity. So we want to do that. Let's try set velocity instead of, add impulse. Because add impulse is adding little bits of force each time it runs. Let's try set physics linear velocity instead of impulse. New value is added to the existent. That would give us like an exponential growth. Not quite what we're wanting. But we're going to start at 1. And then we're going to move up to... And I wish I could get that graph to be taller. That would be helpful. But yeah, we're going to set its speed up to like... There we go. 20 or something like that. There we go. 20. So then we're going to make our ramp up more like that. So over 5 seconds, it should have a much more drastic ramp up. Okay. Let's try that. So now, hit M. Come on. Speeding up. And it's sad. Okay. Can I just, like, set that thing? So let's bring it, like... We had it at 20. There's 128. And we're going to do a curve more like... that. I know it's not a great curve, but hey. This way we'll just get to see it go from slow to faster. When we hit M, it's going to go, and it's going to get faster, and it's going to get faster, and then it's going to get faster, and there we go. Okay? It is still not a super fast missile, but that will give us a speed ramp. Now, can I select that node? There we go. Let's put that to like 300 centimeters per second at 5 seconds. Okay, and we are going to keep a similar curve, yes. So that last bit is going to be a very quick growth. Let's try that on our timeline now. And that should give us a better go. Ooh, and it's going to hit the ground. There we go. Wham! Bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's do another one. This time, so slow, going faster, going faster, going faster. Whoa! Okay. And that is how you do that. So again, we'll go over just a very, very quick look over what we've done. So again, this here is for acetate. So what we have done is we have made ourselves a missile class, which I'm sure you already have because you're dealing with missiles. And then here, we get a timer, or we make a timer running on event tick, or running on your own custom loop, either or. Okay? We are then going to set that timer up to have a couple different values with a curve in it. We are then going to multiply our missile's forward vector, so it's always giving it forward thrust. We're going to multiply that by the output we have from our curve or from our timeline. Okay, and then we are going to use that to set the acceleration of the missile. And that's it. This is what you're looking for. The timeline, and if we double click that, it lets us edit it. Again, you may want to do longer times. You're definitely going to want to do different values. There are ways to... That's not what I wanted to do. There are ways to set the timeline more dynamically. So you can have this as a variable-driven thing, but that I will let you figure out yourself because I am too tired to go over that right now. But yeah, timelines to drive acceleration curves. Hope that helps, Acetate. If it has, please feel free to like the video or give a 1-up to the answer on the Unreal Answer Hub. Okay, again, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.